Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. So, this week, the background footage is just going to be a repeat of me doing the quest to get the last Flame Feet catalog that I need to make sure I can upgrade the Corn Popper when the event quest ends. This week, the event quests are still the same as last week, with one thing relatively important and worth noting. That being that the Uthduna quest, the challenge quest, will be up for its last week this week. So if you're trying to get an A rank on it, you should try to squeeze that in as soon as possible. It will drop off, I think, around 8 o'clock Eastern Monday. Not sure what time that is elsewhere. Well, for the West Coast, that would be about 5, I think. Either way, get your challenge quest in, get your times in before you run out of time. Other than that, there's been a few interesting changes to the event quest calendars to begin with. So let's take a look at what they've switched up. Now at the very top of the event quest page, you actually see it split between limited time quests and permanent quests. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you see that right now the only two permanent quests listed are the AT quests. So Arc-Tempered Uthduna and Arc-Tempered Raidal, which is in line with what they've said. They've said that those would be permanent quests. It's interesting to see that they went ahead and split it off and put it into its own section. That tells me that they're going to continue just releasing the Arc-Tempereds as being event quests rather than integrating them as normal quests, which is fine, but that makes me be inclined to believe that they're never going to actually have them just roaming around as rare spawns or anything like that in the regular maps. But it also begs the question of, are there going to ever be any other permanent quests added, like ones that don't rotate out? Hopefully, but we'll have to wait and see. The next interesting thing is when you start looking ahead at next week's event quests and the week after that. See, the 13th is the official date for the release of the new harder quests and the new talisman-based in-game system. So next week's quests kind of give us a peek into what they may be thinking about the new in-game content. What we're looking at are two quests that relatively mimic two older quests, and all 4 of them are up. So Eldritch Enigma is going to be a hunter rank farming quest that involves Tempered Zuwu, or Shiwu, or however it's said. But you have to be hunter rank 31 to get it, and that reflects Anguish and Atrocity, which was hunting a Guardian Doshagama. So since that one has a higher hunter rank requirement, in theory at least, it should give you more hunter rank points. Now one of the questions will be, does it give you enough